Hello everyone, Bill Parish here from GTT Audio, and welcome to the channel today. Well, today I'm going to keep it short, I promise you that, and I also promise that it's going to be about a topic no one likes to hear about, but you know, in the news, everywhere, it's inflation, and it's hitting the high-end industry. It's hitting our manufacturers very, very hard, and as margins with manufacturers and distributors and you know, everyone in the supply chain is shrinking because we're doing whatever we can to absorb costs for you. But some of these companies have to raise prices at this point. So this is a video, it's an informative video, but it covers my butt. I have got many clients out there with, you know, working towards whether it's saving up or whatever, finding the right time to pull the trigger, and you know, in a month or two, when you know, when they pull the trigger and prices are different and proposals can't be kept, well, I talked about it here. So that's one of the purposes of this. And it's a call out to action. I mean, you know, if whatever you need to do, if you're thinking about something in the future and pricing's going to affect the future, do what you can to grab it now. I'll just run down a list of a few of our manufacturers, and not everything is so bad. Believe me, it's you know, it could be a lot worse, I think. But AudioNet, we had a few products, a handful of products that got hit with price increases back in March. Nothing super significant, a few percent, but there were a couple of components that had to go up a couple of percent. And Orlick, I think in June or May they had it was a pretty significant price increase, but it's still one of the best values on the market today. It's with what they can do with digital streams and how they reclock, the way we use them with as rune endpoints, like those Aries, they're just phenomenal. They beat the competition, and even have always been a value at their price points, and even with the recent price increases, certainly have. Kabbalah Sosna, they announced a price increase. I thought it was going to happen in August. Hasn't happened yet. But I know some of their material costs have quadrupled in cost. So, you know, if you're thinking about some cables, get onto that, start ordering, get your orders in. And as far as YG Acoustics, that's sort of what prompted this. I mean, they were telling me some of their products, well, I mean, some of this stuff, look at the raw cost of aluminum over the last year, what that's done. And then, of course, with what it costs to do their drivers, buy more machines, there's rising cost everywhere. So even with YG Acoustics, they did not, it wasn't across the board. I think two models weren't affected. Haley was affected a little bit. Well, more than probably like 15%. And the same with Sonia. And I'm telling you this now because it doesn't take a place until November 1st. So November 1st, November 2nd, you place an order, you're paying 15% more than if you placed the order today. And again, our margins are shrinking. You know, we're absorbing things. Mola, as of this point in time, I mean, we're right there at that break-even point of where we're going to need to start raising prices. Because the dollar is not doing us any good either. I mean, we're sitting there around 117, 118. You know, it's calculated that 120. At 120, we're done. You know, we've got to raise prices. In any case, a short video. It's a call to action if you're on the fence thinking about it. I'm not going to get into all the particulars of, okay, aluminum rows, but boxes, the cost of boxes and plywood, we know has gone up 400%, 500%. A sheet of plywood costs $100 now. I mean, it's crazy. So everything's going crazy. Keeping it short, not going to ramble. We'll see you in 2 weeks.